What's up, guys? It's BWADE. I'm going to give you my 5 favorite MLB props for Saturday. I'll give you that research and the data that I went through to decide I was going to take these picks. And the goal of this channel is to give you an analysis and a breakdown so you guys can decide if you want to tail or leave them alone or even fade, whatever. Also do a recap. So looking at Friday's picks, we absolutely dominated VIP tonight. First, I'm going to cover our free picks, right? So looking at the free picks, we just missed the 3-man. Bregman and Fried both covered. They were just easy money. And then Rice came up just short for the 3rd pick. So that one chalked. And then looking at the other slip, Chris Bassett's last batter came around to score to push him over 2.5 earned runs. So that chalked. The other player hit. Overall, we hit 3 out of the 5 picks, which is good, but we chalked on both slips. So not our best day on free picks. Looking at VIP, we cashed 5 slips in VIP. You see them all here on the screen. Like, we had some great reads on the games tonight, and it put some money in our pocket. So, guys, if you're in VIP, fucking let's get it. I got a bunch of DMs from you guys today. I am stoked to see y'all making money. On top of that, we just missed a sweep on our single game bets. I give these out as well. These are going to be our over-unders, spreads, money lines, whatever. So we went 5-1 on those tonight. Absolutely crushed it. Kansas City was the only game that came up short. Detroit went into the 9th inning tied and put up 8 or 9 runs in the 9th inning. So, guys, we cashed the fuck out tonight. Now, if you want to join VIP, you want to get these picks sent to you every single day for the next week for free, all you have to do is sign up with one of the apps I tell you about in this video. Chalkboard, Sleeper, sign up, use my code, deposit whatever you want, $5, $10, and then send me a screenshot on Instagram. I'll give you a free week of VIP. The other option is you can just go in to my Winnable. The link is down below in the description. And then in the checkout, use code MLB. You'll get 80% off and it'll cost you less than $10. You will not find a better deal. You see what we did today. We hit 5 slips. We cashed 5 out of the 6 game picks that I gave out. We are making money, y'all. On top of that, I do a giveaway every single month on this channel. I just shipped out an autographed Paolo Banchero jersey for April. I shipped that out today to the winner. For the month of May, I am giving away a signed Anthony Edwards jersey. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. That's it. At the end of the month, I will do a drawing, and somebody will get that jersey for free. All right, let's start getting into these picks. So we're starting out with Eric Wagaman, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And look, this dude's been hot. This Marlins team's actually, the lineup's been hitting the ball pretty well. And he's hit this now in, I don't even know. We're looking at 13 out of his last 18 games. He's only missed this 5 times in his last 18 games. And even better, when we look at home games, he's hit this in 6 straight home games and 8 out of his last 9 home games, right? He's on a 9-game hitting streak. He's batting, where is he in here? 266 against righties, 267 overall. So his batting average is pretty consistent, whether it's righties or lefties. He's not batting anything crazy, but he's just consistently getting on base. He's coming around to score. He's hitting batters in. Like I said, this lineup's hitting all right, so even if he only gets a hit, he ends up with an RBI or a run to go with it, and he hits this. Beto's on the mound for the Athletics, who is a decent young pitcher, but his ERA is at 4.3. His WHIP is up at 1.5, so he's not pitching great so far this year. Wagaman's been a stud at home, and he's hit this in 70% of his last 20 home games, so I really like this one. I am locking it in. Next, I am fading Ramon Laureano, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. You know, he's only hit this 4 times this year in 19 games. So you pair that up with the fact that Bubic is on the mound for Kansas City. He's been pitching well. His ERA is at 2.2. His WHIP is in the low 1s at 1.1. And Laureano against lefties is absolutely atrocious. He's batting 125 against lefties, which is going to be, what, 3? Yeah, 3 for 24. He has 3 hits and 24 at-bats against lefties, and he's only hit this in general in 4 out of 19 games. So getting that at even money when it's something that's hitting about 80% of the time, I'll take that every day of the week. And then our last pick for this first entry is going to be Kevin Gausman, over 17.5 outs. this is looking at home games, right? So overall this year, he's hit it. He's finished the 6th inning in 4 out of his 6 starts, right? He got beat the fuck up against New York just a few days ago. But overall, 4 out of 6 games, that's a good starting place anyway. Then when we look at home games, he's finished the 6th inning in both of his home game starts this year. And when we look at his last 10 starts at home, he's finished the 6th inning at least in his last 5 and in 8 of his last 9 starts at home, right? So that's really it for me. The fact that he has finished the 6th inning in 8 of his last 9 starts at home. He's going up against a mediocre Cleveland lineup here. And yeah, I mean, he's averaging like 19.5 outs in his home start. So love this one. Locking in Kevin Gausman over 17.5 outs. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 4x for this on Sleeper. Sleeper is one of my favorite apps. They get their lines up really early. As you guys can tell, I put my videos out early the night before every time because I want to get the most value for my picks. The longer they're out, the less value you're going to get because people are going to start betting on the better picks and the lines are going to shrink more and more and you get less value. So using an app like Sleeper lets me get the most value when I put these entries in. They also have some of the best payouts, and then they have one of the best sign-up bonuses. When you sign up using code BWADE, they will double that first deposit up to $100. It's free money. Take advantage of it. And then when you do, take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and I'll hook you up with that free week of VIP. It's a win-win. You get the sign-up bonus money. You get whatever promos they give you. They're going to give you a free pick as well when you use that promo code. And I'll give you a free week of VIP. And you guys already saw what we did in VIP today. Cashed 5 slips and went 5-1 in our game pick. So sign up on Sleeper, send me a screenshot. On top of that, we do a giveaway every month on this channel. This is going to be our 7th autographed jersey, and it is questionably the best Anthony Edwards autographed, authenticated by Beckett. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. It is a small way for me to say thank you to you guys. I love doing this. I appreciate the support. And so one of you guys is going to get that jersey for free at the end of the month. All right, let's get into these next 2 picks. Vladdy, over 1.5 hit runs and RBIs. That's really all I should have to say, guys. He is a monster. And you can see he's hit this in his last 4 straight games. He's hitting it in 63% of games. Even better, when you look at his record at home, he's hitting it in 71% of home games, and he's hit it in 6 straight, including 8 out of his last 9. So, guys, he's absolutely crushing the ball, especially at home, and he's going up against Gavin Williams, who he's 1 for 3 against him. Not great, not terrible, it just is what it is. But Gavin Williams is struggling this year. 5.1 ERA. His whip is over 1.5. Love Vladdy to get off here again, taking him over 1.5 hit runs and RBIs. And we're pairing that up with an easy one. I'm taking Nick Kurtz to hit a single. Actually, it's not an easy one. If I took him for a hit, that would be way easier, but a much lower payout. But all of his hits this year have been singles, right? He's only played in 9 games this year. He has a single in 8 of those 9 games, including 7 straight. And so I like him to just continue that streak, guys. Getting another single, I'm locking that in as well. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 3.15x for this on Chalkboard. Chalkboard's one of those apps. They have every prop you can think of, like batter walks, I don't know, any combination of different plays. Whatever you want to play, I can almost guarantee they're going to have it as an option on Chalkboard. They also have game picks available on there. So now you can take like money lines, over-unders. You can pair that up with players in the parlays you want to put together. And they've also added 10 or 11 more states that they're available in. So check it out. The map is on the screen here. When you use code BWP, it is not BWADE on Chalkboard. It's BWP. They'll double that first deposit up to $100. Again, it's free money. Take advantage of it. And then when you do sign up using code BWP, take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and I will hook you up with that free week of VIP, guys. And remember, even if you don't sign up on one of the apps, you can always just use code MLB. You'll get 80% off and pay less than $10 for a week of picks. And I will remind you once more what we did tonight. We hit 5 slips in VIP. We went 5-1 on game picks. absolutely dominated. If you are in VIP, you know. Guys, I appreciate y'all watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you can be entered to win that Anthony Edwards jersey. Let's make some money this weekend, boys.